Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Today is Friday morning. Friday morning is story time. Today is the 15th of January 2021. I have some wonderful stories for you today. It is Unsolved Mysteries because I love these kind of mystery stories, don't you? Let's get started. The Unsolved Mysteries. We're all intrigued by mysteries. To some extent, we love to get suspicious, anticipating some strange and ageless phenomenon occurring before us. Kingston brings of four amazing unsolved mysteries. The Loch Ness Monster, the Bermuda Triangle. We all heard about that, airplanes and ships getting lost in it. I don't think anyone have ever solved the mystery of that. The Loch Ness Monster, there are a few opinions as to what it might be. Group Sphere Africa. Guidestones of Georgia. I bet these facts will make you asking for more. Makes me ask for more. Make sure you don't miss out on sharing the amazing information with your friends and peers. We promise to get back to you. I do anyway. I don't know about them. Yeah, that's how we are. Friday morning is story time. Mysteries. Let's get into it. The Georgia Guidestones. On one of the highest hilltops in Elbert County, Georgia, stands a giant granite monument engraved in 8 different languages. I wonder why. Georgia is somewhere in Russia, isn't it? Anyway, there's engraving in 8 different languages on the 4 giant stones that support the common capstone are 10 guides or commandments. The monument is alternately referred to as the Georgia Guidestones or the American Stonehenge. So I guess in Georgia, uh, state, America. Excuse me, I'm in Eastern Europe. To me, everything is Russian. So I guess it's in Georgia, United States. I will get back to you and find out where it is for sure. I don't like to be stupid. The origin of this strange monument is covered in mystery because no one knows the true identity of the man or men who commissioned its construction. A well-dressed, articulate stranger visited the office of the Alberton Granite Finishing Company, announced that he wanted to build an edifice to transmit a message to mankind. He identified himself as R.C. Christian, but it soon became apparent that was not his real name. An imposter, no less. He said that he represented a group of men who wanted to offer direction to humanity. I know it all. But to date, almost 2 decades later, no one knows who R.C. Christian really was, or the names of those he represented. The messages engraved on the Georgia Guidestones deal with four major fields. One, governance and the establishment of a world government. Two, population and reproduction control. How are you going to control how people reproduce? The environment and man's relationship to nature. And number four, spirituality. The message on the Georgia Guidestones. One, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. What are you going to do with the extra people? Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Three, unite humanity with a living new language. Rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Obviously, these people didn't know human beings. So, we are ruling. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Number six, let all nations rule internally. What? Internally, excuse me, resolving external disputes in a world court. Number seven, avoid petty laws and useless officials. I'd agree with that. Balance personal rights with social duties. Number nine, prize truth, beauty, and love. Seeking harmony with the infinitive. You know, the infinitive. Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. This is listed twice, and my chair is going down, and I'm sinking fast with it. Excuse me. Pretty soon I will be on the floor. One moment. No wonder I was getting smaller. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of this. Certainly, the group that commissioned the Georgia Guidestones is one of the many similar groups working together toward a new world order. Seems to me I heard that before somewhere. Not a good thing. A new world economic system and a new world spirituality. The hole that you see in the stone was drilled in the center stone so that the North Star could be visualized through it at any moment. This is one of several requirements stipulated by R.C. Christian and the building of the American Stonehenge, and reflects his obsession with the alignment of the stars, the sun, and the moon. Well, actually, he was not the only one with that, was he? Many people are obsessed with these, how they interact with each other. Let's get on to the next mystery, the grooved African sphere. Why? Let's find out. Over the past several decades, South African miners have found hundreds of metallic spheres, at least one of which has three parallel grooves running around its equator. The spheres are of two types: one of solid bluish metal with white flecks, and the other, which is a hollow ball filled with a white, spongy center. Now that is a mystery. How did they get it in there? Ralph Marx, creator of the Museum of Klerksdorp, South Africa, where some of the spheres are housed, said, "The spheres are a complete mystery. They look man-made, yet at the time in Earth's history when they came to rest in this rock, no intelligent life existed. So where did they come from? They're nothing like I have ever seen before." This Marx person said that. In the absence, excuse me, in the absence of a satisfactory natural explanation, the evidence is somewhat mysterious. So is my God. Leaving open the possibility that the South African groove sphere, found in a mineral deposit some 2.8 billion years old, was made by an intelligent being. I will not go into another theory because it is based on a religion, and we will not go into that. I stay away from religion and politics. Let's get to the Bermuda Triangle. This always interested me ever since I heard about it. Here is another intriguing wonder to the world. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a triangular area of the Atlantic Ocean, 3.5 thousand square kilometers, where the disappearance of ships, airplanes, and boats has led to the belief that supernatural forces inhabit this area of the sea. Many planes, ships, and boats are believed to have disappeared in this triangle without a trace. This includes the disappearance of over 1,000 seamen and airmen. In most of these disappearances, it is a fact that no distress signal was ever received from the disappearing ships or planes that enhances the cloud of mystery that surrounds them. Although the violent storms and downward air currents frequently occur in the area, scientists have not revealed anything extremely peculiar. Boundaries of the Bermuda Triangle are formed by drawing an imaginary line from Melbourne, Florida to Bermuda to Puerto Rico and back to Florida. Could there truly be an unnatural force at work in this geographical triangle? Or are these disappearances merely coincidence? Either way, numerous people remain unwilling to step over the boundary line into the Devil's Triangle. I would not go there either. Who knows what kind of beings are in there? You know? Let's get to the cutest little monster, the Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster, Loch means lake, is a legendary animal that supposedly resides in the depths of Loch Ness, a long, narrow lake situated in rural Scotland. Stories concerning the monster date back to the 6th century AD. The region was in complete isolation until a road was built alongside the lake in 1933. Then large numbers of people traveled through the region for the very first time. Over the years, thousands have reported seeing something in the lake. Actually, they have pictures and videos of something appearing in the lake. Most reports depict a long neck surging from the water with a small head of an unknown creature. Pictures have even been taken of this creature, but most scientists, however, refuse to believe any creature of this kind lives in the Loch Ness. So everybody's wrong? Is wrong? I don't think so. Somebody has to be right. Either way, my opinion. They claim that most reported cases are simply products of overactive imaginations, and that's for the pictures. Scientists say they are not lucid enough to distinguish items clearly, and some pictures are dubbed as fake. A large number of non-scientists believe, however, that the Loch Ness is the site of a breeding colony of large, unknown aquatic animals due to the fact that Loch Ness was once an arm of the sea. Yearly summer investigations have been conducted since 1963 in an attempt to unravel the mystery. Investigators have obtained films that indicate that there just might be some unknown animal in the depths of Loch Ness. Evidence, however, is inconclusive, and the controversy continues. This is why they call it a mystery. Let's get to the Belmas faces. Belmas faces, the suspected and mystic phenomenon in a private house of space, was started in 1971, and it's still a mystery. These things are still mysteries to the present day. I wonder, would they ever be solved? So let's get to these faces. In Spain, residents of the house claim that images of various faces appeared and disappeared. Could they be ghosts? These faces were noticed on the concrete floor of the house. Maybe somebody is buried under the concrete floor. You think so? Ooh, unsolved, mysterious murder. Love them. Various faces have emerged and also vanished at irregular intervals since 1971. Visitors and local newspapers have claimed that they have captured these many times. Opinion behind the facts and history of this particular phenomenon differ. People believe that these faces are not formed or made by human beings. Rather, this is a thought, graphic phenomenon which is produced by the owner of the house unconsciously. I never heard of such a thing. Have you? Researchers have confirmed that unlike other psychic claims, this case is falsifiable. These faces are fixed or drawn on the floor. However, the reports are not conclusive. This is why it's a mystery. Cynic researchers had performed extensive and broad tests on the images of the faces, and it is demonstrated that fakery is involved in this mystical phenomenon. And I was hoping it was real. I was hoping for a murder mystery, that we could delve into and solve because we are fantastic, right? I have one more for you for today. The crystal skull. Later we'll get to murder. Let me tell you, there are crimes all over the place. And we have to solve them because we are smart. Skulls were found near the antique ruins of Mayan and Aztec civilization. It is opinioned. What is that word? Opined? Opened? It is the opinion, let's put it this way, that some of these skulls are 5,000 to 36,000 years old. The history and origin of these crystal skulls are unknown. They are crystal skulls. From 36,000 years ago, they knew how to make crystal. Many Aboriginal populations speak of their amazing paranormal and healing properties, but no one actually knows where they came from or the use of the skull. Today, quartz is the key component of many of the modern equipment. Telecommunication devices and computers use quartz. No information could be stored or retrieved without quartz. One small chip has the capacity to store thousands of important information. Ancient men were not aware of computers. However, it is believed that they knew the importance of storing and retrieving information. They used to use receptacles which could record, store, and even transmit data by Smart Address had incorporated. The rediscovered crystal skulls with their computers. Receptacle-shaped human heads were used to store pieces of information. It would be used in many rituals and can easily pass from generation to generation. As we protect information securely in our brains, in the same way these crystal skulls were used to protect a piece of information. Skulls were the containers which were used to hold information. So we have a few mysteries to ponder about. And next Friday morning will be again story time, and I will tell you more mysteries. I will see you next week. Please hit the like and the subscribe button, and I will see you this afternoon in our regular diamond painting session. Goodbye for now. Have a wonderful day. Bye.